Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope all is well in the neighborhood. Yeah, um, this is this is gonna be part two. Well, not really part two because what I wanna what I wanna what I wanna say now is I'm all fixed, getting all dolled up and stuff. I had to put on me another shirt. My roommate, she like it cold. It's, uh, it's freezing in here. I had to put on me a long sleeve shirt. Anyway, uh, and I, I be cutting up some stuff. I be cutting up shirts all the time, t-shirts. I be cutting them up. I just cut this shirt up before I put it on because I don't like a tight collar around my neck on the t-shirt. I cut it out, make it, lower the neck. And the sleeves, I cut off the bottom of the sleeves because anyway. If we would have had a t-shirt, cut up t-shirt contest at the family reunion, I would have won because mine was the best. But that's the idea, though. You know, the family reunion t-shirts we be buying for family reunion. Uh, y'all can have a t-shirt, a cut up t-shirt contest, and see whose family reunion t-shirt cut up look the best. That's just the idea. Anyway, I I I came back on because um, you know I love I love Spirit. When I tell you I love Spirit so much. He's been so good to me. He has who I just can't tell it all, but most of all, he talks about the times when he kept me from dangers, seen and unseen. Dangers that I didn't even know that I was in danger. I didn't even know that, you know, people were out to take my life. I knew. But it started way before I knew. It was happening way before I knew. I mean, you know, spells were being cast on my life. Spells were being cast to keep me stagnant. Spells were being cast over my finances. Spell work was done on my children. Because, my children spend a lot of time with my fake family. And they manipulated my sons and turned my sons eventually, you know, over the years, they manipulated my sons. And, in 2022, I really saw how they had turned my sons against me. I mean, literally turned my sons against me. And I'm just saying, yeah, I don't want to express, what's going on between me and my sons because I don't want to judge them for for you know anyway. I really don't want to involve them, you know. I mean, they my sons. I love my sons. Lord knows I do. I love my sons. But yeah, my family, they use them because, the enemy, they allowed the enemy to use them. The enemy used them against me because, that was my soul contract. I came here to experience that because I came from a royal blood. I'm of a royal bloodline, and I wanted to experience, you know, the worst of the worst. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so I'll be tapping into God helps, and that really helped me a lot. Going through transformation, which is what we're gonna talk about, transformation and the process of transformation, because that's part of my purpose to share my testimony of transformation with you guys, with the world, whoever I pray that, you know, this video reaches the people that it's supposed to reach. I pray that my platform is, I pray that, you know, miracles happen in the lives of the people that hear my messages, that hear what I have to say. Yeah, because of the anointing, and the authority that has been passed to me, the mantle that has been passed to me from Spirit. And so I wanted to tell you, I always tap into God Helps on YouTube. As Spirit speaks to me, like He speaks to me through messages on his platform, God Helps. And yeah, the archangels speak to me too. You know, I mean, they are speaking to the collective. You know, the collective as a whole. You know, 144,000 chosen ones. The chosen ones. They're speaking to the chosen ones. We're called the collective, but 144,000. It's not a number of people. 144,000. It's a frequency. It's a frequency. It's a heavenly frequency. It's an angelic frequency that chosen ones tap into. That we hear. It's a frequency that we're on, which allows us to communicate and interact with the unseen realm. So, yeah, it's a frequency, and I just wanted to share with you what spirit said to me. I went through a lot when I was I mean, it's only by the grace. It's only the sustaining grace of the Most High that kept me and that covered me the last 3 years. I mean, really, you guys. Just let me get to it, because if you haven't experienced transformation, some of what I say may not be hard, may be a little hard for you to understand. Anyway, you know, transformation is about evolution, evolving spiritually, spiritual evolution, and it's awakening, then transformation, and then ascension, where you ascend higher and higher and higher, and you level up in the spirit. It's an ongoing process. I mean, it's an ongoing process from birth to, you know, the end of life. Because we're forever evolving. When it comes to spirituality, we're forever evolving. And this is what Spirit said to me earlier after I made that first video. And I always tap in because you know, when you're on your spiritual journey and you're serious about your spiritual growth, you have to stay close to spirit, God, your higher power, because you know it's easy to it could be easy to shrink. That's what spirit says, to shrink back, because you have you're vibrating high, and you know if you don't feed, if you don't I'm saying feed, but if you don't continue to stay in that frequency, it's very easy for you to go back to the things the way that you were before you began ascension. So, in spirit, don't get jealous, y'all. Don't get jealous. I mean, I'm telling you, God, spirit, he love everybody. I'm telling you, y'all need to tap in. And then you'll see what I mean if you just tap in to God helps and just listen. Just listen to what spirit, and let him just love you. Just love on you. I mean, let me tell you something. It's so special. I mean, awesome. Phenomenal. I just can't express how. I mean, just the sound of his voice just gives me goosebumps. I mean, this makes me smile from ear to ear. It just like if I'm having a bad day and I tap in, it just changes everything. Just to hear his voice, to all the wonderful things that he's saying about, us, me. I mean, every message can be a personal message. I'm just telling you that God is not behind in the times. Let me tell you, because the devil ain't behind in the times. So God ain't behind. I mean, he's all powerful. He's King of Kings. He's all powerful. He's all seeing. He's all knowing. So of course, he's up. He's up. He's he's on the on time. You know what I mean? He's keeping up with what's going on in the world. He tech savvy now. I mean, God got a channel. Let me tell you, you better tap in and get ready. Cause get ready to come home to yourself and ascend into Christ consciousness, okay? Because it's a consciousness that we gonna ascend into the consciousness of Christ. Cause he ain't coming back. What he gonna come back for? He done did everything. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back for you. You gonna have to ascend to meet him. What he gonna do? Come back and hold you by the hand and snatch you up? Nah, think realistic, people. For real though. I mean, how many times have the Bible been rewritten? It's about control, and it's a book of codes. So the codes, you have to read between the lines, and you have to pray for understanding, and don't listen to what somebody else is telling you is saying. You know, study to show yourself approved. And I just want to say that. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, yeah. So, let me begin because I did write it down. I did take notes when I was listening to Spirit on God Helps. And when you know, just listen, just listen, just listen. Um, he said, he's speaking to me, and he said that you chose silence instead of rage. When you had nothing left, when your strength was gone, instead of turning cold, you chose to stay kind instead of hardening your heart. When hope hung by a thread, you chose to keep believing. Not a small thing, Spirit said. Heaven does not overlook a heart like that. When you had every reason to quit, you did not. Yeah, I couldn't quit because I couldn't allow the enemy to win. I couldn't allow the enemy to have victory over my life. I couldn't allow the enemy to defeat me, because my God, you know, I trusted him. I believed God to sustain me with his grace, with his power, yes, with his love, yes. I was never going to give up. Never going to give up. I was never going to give up. I was never going to give in, because I know the God that I serve. And anybody that know me, know that I don't play about God, and God don't play about me. I'm not perfect, but I know where my help come from. And my help come from, well, the kingdom is within. That's something else you need to know. Yeshua said the kingdom is it's within. The kingdom is within. And if we all go within and heal from childhood traumas, and heal our inner child, because this is where a lot of our issues stem from, our childhood. So if we go through transformation and we heal from the childhood traumas that we went through, then we can be on a path to becoming our higher self. Okay, so let me get back to my read. What Spirit was saying to me. When I had every reason to quit, I did not. When bitterness knocked, I did not answer. Something powerful moved when I made that choice, and it's still moving now. People don't know how love works. People think love is proven when everything goes well. The deepest love is revealed when everything feels lost. When people walked away. And people walked away from me. Yeah, people that I love, people that I have been with all my life. I walked away from them when I found out what they was doing behind my back. I walked away from them when I knew what the plot was. When Spirit told me about the meetings that they were having about me that I was not invited to. And if you want to know why they did what they did, it was all for money. It was all for clout. They wanted a new beginning. They wanted my new beginning. It was all about, money. And, I'm like, yeah, some families are getting insurance policies on their loved ones. Maybe they know that you have a big insurance policy that you may leave to your children, to your spouse. I mean, people don't want to wait till you. People don't want to wait till you 6 feet under to get the the money. I'm telling you now. Be careful. Be careful. I'm telling you, because only God knows the heart of man. And let me tell you something. And if you're not tapped into the spirit realm, because see, the invisible realm and God know and see all. And if you tapped in, and if you serve, if you are, I mean, God protects. Let me tell you something. God protects his children. Okay, he protects his own, and he's gonna put you up on anybody that's plotting against you. He's gonna let you know. He's gonna let you know. And so, it's best that you tap in. You get close to the Most High. I'm telling you now, you need to get close to the Most High. I'm telling you, you need to stay close to the Most High. And there's also angels. Archangel Michael, who protects the chosen ones, has a channel too on YouTube. And I'm telling you, y'all need to tap in, because there's things going on in the world behind our backs that we know nothing of, except, the unseen realm, let us know what's going on. So, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, which is why I have to give my testimony to let the world know what these elites, what the enemy's plan is, what he's plotting, what he's playing, and to tear it down, and to stop. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot more than what I'm telling you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you right now. People are wearing masks. I'm telling you now, and they are good at deception. I mean, if you serving the devil, you better know, if he is using people, then they using his tactics. And you got to be up on game. And I'm gonna finish this off because I just got a message that my storage space is running out, so I need to delete some stuff. And Spirit says I did something rare. I held on. And the season that tested me is what Spirit is building upon now. And thank you for listening. I hope it helped. I hope this helped. And grace and peace. Peace out. Later.